Hey Marcus, Rocky here. Thought I'd put this video together with another mind map to talk about launching the 497 product on July 1st. If that's kind of the schedule we're looking at, we need to start doing something fairly quickly because it's going to take us about 6 weeks to work through the process, and I'll show you why. Once this is set up though, we can use basically the exact same process to launch the $5,000 course and anything else that's big ticket. We don't need this for the smaller ticket items, but if you go through this process, it makes it really simple to sell big ticket items. There's going to be a lot of steps in here. I will be doing most of them. I'll just need your help with input for content, things like that, and then I will tie it all together and I'll go through and I'll make it all happen. So the initial setup, we need to choose the CRM software, and I will send another video that's by my mentor Steve, who goes through why he uses Office Autopilot, why I use it, and why it's the best solution for what we're trying to do, especially long term. If we're going to create an information marketing business, which is what this is going to be, you really want to know what people have bought, what list they're on, and you can move them around and you can track them really well. And I didn't give you a good example of that the other day, but Steve goes right through his system and he shows you exactly how versatile and how cool this thing is. So once you see that, you'll know what I mean. Once you've chosen that, we need to create the website, the landing pages, the squeeze pages, all the pages we need, the download pages, the membership area if required, all of that kind of stuff for the launch to proceed. Then we integrate CRM into that with all the tracking and the lists and everything we have to do, and we create all of that first before we go looking for partners. We also need to create the launch forms and set up a sales funnel. So we'll have the 497 product at the beginning, and then we'll take people through and we'll offer them the big course. And depending on how you want to do that, if you want to spread them out over a year, we don't want to do a launch with that product because we could potentially get 20, 30 or 50 pretty quickly if you use this process. So that's the setup. I'm estimating that will take about 2 weeks to bed it down, get everything ready. And then we go on to the next stage, which we call the pre-launch. And this is all the preliminary work we do before we start the pre-launch, which is the partners mailing their lists before the launch, and then the launch. So in the pre-launch, we decide on how many partners you want to get and the best types of launch partners. So because most of your clients and the people you've dealt with in the past, as you were saying, tend to want to have other people pay for these products, they may not be the best people to go after. However, because we're doing a 497 product, they may be fine. We'll just have to talk about that and decide who we're going to go after and how many of them. Then I'll go ahead and create a prospective partner list for approval by you. And as I say here, we're not approaching your current clients without good reason. We'll have to talk about that as we go through. Then I'll create a partner approach letter sequence, email sequence for your approval. And we'll just create some sample pre-launch content to show our partners what we're going to be giving to them to give away to their people, to their clients, to their prospects, to their lists. Then I'll go ahead and create 10 affiliate accounts for the first 10 potential partners. Rather than asking them to go and do it themselves, I'll create their accounts for them. Then all they have to do is send out the information. Everything's going to be done for them. We'll send out the first letters, engage response, and we may need to adjust that content. If we send out 10, we don't get any, we'll have to look at it and see what's happening. Once we've got something that's working, we'll progressively roll out the approach letters to each of the partners until we reach our goal of however many we decide we want to get. And then I'll correspond with the partners over the next couple of weeks, tell them what's going on, keep them up to date, let them know where we are in the launch, and answer any questions or concerns they have. The next stage is the pre-launch, which usually goes for around 10 days, and this is where the partners start mailing to their lists to get them warmed up for the launch. So day one, we start with what's called a shot across the bow message, which just says, hey guys, I found something pretty interesting, I think you'll like it, give me a couple of days to put everything together and I'll let you know. So it's a something's coming message, just to get them ready to receive something interesting. Then on day 3, we get the partners to mail the first piece of pre-launch content, which I thought would be something like a strategic management report. In that report, the content would come from the interview I do with you. We'll take some of that out, we'll put it into a PDF after we get it transcribed, and it would be a report about why strategic management is so critical these days, why businesses fail without it, all of the kind of knowledge you have to make strategic management something that these people are now thinking of if they weren't thinking of it before. Day 6, we send out the second piece of pre-launch content, which could be a video that takes some of the content you've given me in our interview, and we expand on that, We give them more facts, details on why strategic management is so important. Day 9, we send out the third piece of pre-launch content, which could be another video or another report. Video is better, just has to be screen capture, and I'll make these videos and I'll create the reports and everything. It's nothing for you to do here. All you got to do is give me the content. We send out the next video, which is again great content, and it intimates that we've got this course coming, and we give them a short outline of what's going to be in the course and let them know to look out for another email from us tomorrow. And then we go into the launch, which is usually 7 days, can be 5. We'll see how we're running after 5 days, but ideally it's 7 days. Gives people plenty of time to take action, to go through the content we send and make a decision. So on day 1, the shopping cart opens and we use a sales video, which I'll create for you using content that you give me, and I'll create a sales message to sell the product. Day 3, we send a message out saying, hey, we just added some bonuses, and these would be some of the courses you said you had the other day. We can add some of them in. One great bonus could be a live webinar at the beginning for people, or it can be a webinar recording that we do that gives them, it's like a quick start. It gives them an overview of the entire course, what they're going to be learning. It's like a stick video which helps them justify the decision they've made, and it gives them extra ideas on how they can use the things they're going to learn. Day 4, we announce a multi-pay option. I've put 12 pay in here, but it doesn't have to be that much for a $500 product. For the big course, we may use 12 pay, and we can talk about that later, and I'll tell you why. Day 6, we send out a message saying, hey guys, it's ending tomorrow. You've got 24 hours notice. Add in some scarcity. The bonuses are going away, or the whole course is going away. Day 7, we send out 2 messages, one with 12 hours to go and one with 4 hours to go, saying, just wanted to let you know so you didn't miss out. Go and get this thing now if you want it. And then we can do an optional 3-day relaunch. So you wait a couple of days and then you just say, we decided to open this up because people were asking for it, they missed out, whatever. And then we open it for 3 more days and then we close it down, and that's it for now. And you don't have to stop selling the product, but what you can do is take away the bonuses. So in the last couple of messages, you just say, the course is still going to be on the market, but we're going to take away all of these bonuses. And that's it, that's the process. So I will do probably 90% of this work. All you have to do is give me the content, let me interview you, help me create the backbone of the products, and I'll do the videos. It'll be screen capture video. We don't need live video. If we use live video for this launch or for anything in the future, that would be extra, but we can use screen capture video. Screen capture works fine. Just a couple of things here before I finish. Anytime you can generate a customer at break even or less, it's all good. And even though you'll be giving away affiliate commissions and you'll be paying us, you'll still make the bulk of the money, and you're going to make a profit on the front end. So you're getting customers who are happy to spend $500, who are going to be great prospects for the full course and anything else we offer them in the future. The RTOs, we're sending you clients and it costs you 30%, but looking at the cost of advertising, and as you said, these are very hard people to catch, that's probably cheap. If you had to spend money in other ways, you'd probably have to spend more than 30% to get them. And as you said, they weren't really the clients you wanted to teach anyway. We're not necessarily approaching your current partners or clients. We're going out to industry, unless with this product, as I said, the $497 product, it might be fine to approach your existing clients and partners. We'll just have to talk about that. As I said, I'll script and create the screen capture videos required for the launch. And while we can't guarantee results, this launch system is very effective. I've seen it work in dozens of launches in all kinds of markets. It still works even in the internet marketing space. Most of the people who go through this launch won't have ever seen this, they won't have ever been through one, and they're going to love the experience. By doing a launch like this and giving people great free content, giving them things that they can use to get results in advance, they're going to love you, and a lot of them are going to buy the product. And they're going to be great leads then for the high-ticket products down the road. So I hope that all makes sense, and if you've got any questions, just let me know.